What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in to another video. We're hanging out in the shop right now, tweaking some little tackle. You know, if you guys know me, I love hanging out here. I'm a tackle tinkerer, so I'll just spend hours out here messing around with little things, tweaking things, making up little rigs, making up little hooks, all sorts of things I'm doing out here. But had an idea, you know, we got a bunch of new subscribers, which reminds me, if you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate you. We're pumping out 3 videos a week, so we're trying to help you guys learn more and catch more bass. You know, that's the goal of the channel. But anyway, I'm getting off topic here. I thought I would kind of take a step back and show you guys this rig. I guess it's a rig. It's something that I came up with that I've won over $150,000 on this rig right here. And I'm about to spill the beans, share the juice with you so you guys can use this rig or this hook, this rig. I don't know. We'll dive in and show you all the details, but you guys are going to want to stay tuned for this because it's a fish catcher for sure. And like I said, I've won over $150,000 on this rig right here. So if you guys are ready, let's jump in and I'll show you exactly what goes down here. All right, so you guys that know me, I got my first major tournament win on Lake Murray, South Carolina, throwing a soft plastic jerkbait. And, you know, like this is a Yamamoto D-shad we're using for this example. There's so many options out there and so many great baits for this. But, you know, the issue with this bait a lot of times is the hookup ratio. So typically, let's see, do I have one handy? Yeah, we got one right here in my junk pile. Typically, with a soft plastic jerkbait, you know, you're using a round bend style hook, or a lot of guys use an EWG style hook. And that's definitely the hook you need to use if you're in heavy cover. If you're fishing around wood, grass, whatever, you know, you need more of a weedless hook like that right there. You see that bait's weedless, that'll come through grass, any type of cover perfectly well. But the issue with this is there's a lot of plastic that fish can bite this bait and not get hooked. A lot of times they just swipe at it and don't eat it completely. So this is where I got to thinking and tinkering with my tackle one day. You know, I really love throwing these types of baits. So I was figuring one day, how can I get the most efficiency out of this bait? You know, I want to make sure I get every bite in the boat. So I came up with this rig right here. So this is the Trocar finesse worm hook. It's the TK 180, and this is the 5/0 size. So I like the 5/0 size for these big 5-inch soft plastic jerk baits. You know, it fits them perfectly. So basically, you're going to rig this up like you would you're sliding it on a jig head. So you're just going to go through the nose and just keep going all the way down and have that hook exposed. And then slide it up over the keeper. You know, you can use a little bit of super glue right there to keep that nose in. So that right there, now that is an exposed hook. So it still has great darting action side to side, but your hookup ratio just went up exponentially because that fish can just swipe at it now and that hook's gonna snatch him right there. So just doing that alone takes your hookup ratio, probably doubles it, makes it twice as good as using the round bend style hook. Now, the next little tweak I like to do to this bait, or this rig, is before you insert the hook into your soft plastic jerkbait, your D-shad, is you take a little lead wire. These are just simple lead wire rolls. You can get them anywhere, any tackle shop really, or you know, Fish USA has them in stock. You can get yourself some lead wire, and you just take a little bit off of here, and let's cut that off. Then you just wrap it around the shank of the hook. And what this does is it adds a little extra weight, which does a couple things. So you see, you just take your lead wire, wrap it around there. It's pretty soft, so you can, you know, you can move it once it's wrapped on there. Okay, let's get him all the way wrapped up, pushed up nice and tight, nice and neat. And you see how nice and neat that is, but that just added a little extra weight. So what that does is allow this bait to stay under the surface of the water. Now, you know, if you guys are familiar with like herring style lakes where you're wanting to work this bait very, very fast. And without that extra weight, your jerkbait will want to jump out of the water. So adding a little extra weight helps keep that bait under the water, but very close to the surface. And, you know, it helps you cast it a little bit further and helps it sink a little bit faster if for some reason you wanted to get that bait down a little bit deeper. So adding the lead wire is super, super crucial. And now, instead of the weightless hook, you can just do the exact same thing with your weighted hook, and it slides right in there the exact same way. And now you've got a weighted soft plastic jerkbait with an exposed hook, extremely good. It casts, like I said, it casts far. It works identical. So this bait still has the perfect side-to-side action, and you know, it's not going to mess up your action at all, and you got a much better hookup ratio. So even this was still not enough. I came up with a little bit more, and that's where this comes in. So this is a Trocar treble hook. This is the new version, the 934, and it's the number 4 size. So it's just your standard round bend style treble hook. I don't like an EWG for this. You want the round bend. And then you want to take this treble hook and slide it over the eye of your hook. Okay, now there's two sides to a treble hook. So whenever that eye is flat, so that eye is flat and it's facing you, I have one hook point facing me. So I could turn it around and now the eye is flat and this hook point's facing you guys. So you want that hook point facing down. So you hook that on there and then you hook that hook point back into the tail of your D-shad. And once that is hooked in there, it makes it all one piece so that bait still darts. If you leave this hanging, you know, sometimes it will change the action because this hook is flying around and it's not all uniform in one piece. So it's very key to add that just like that. And now you've got 2 more options. If a fish just swipes at the back of this, you got that treble hook there to save the day. So this rig right here, like I said, I've won over $150,000 on this rig right here, and I promise you it will help you guys catch some more fish whenever you're throwing a soft plastic jerkbait. So give this a try. All this stuff is available at fishusa.com if you want to try any of this. Like I said, okay, so there is one thing I forgot to mention. I do like to add a little plastic keeper over this hook so that your treble hook doesn't just come flying off when a hook is on it. Okay, so here they are. They're called Rapid Fishing Solutions Hook All. So basically this is just a little punch out of a clear plastic, and that goes right over top of, so you run the hook through that little keeper just like that. And now see, that treble hook cannot come flying off. So that little keeper keeps that treble hook on there for when a fish gets just hooked on the treble hook. So this rig right here, this is it. This is the finished product. Man, it's getting me excited just looking at it. I want to go tie that on and take it down to the lake and catch some bass on it. So let me know in the comments down below what you think. I'm sure some of you guys, you OGs, have been following me for a while. You've seen me use this, but I wanted to bring it back and do a video on it for all you new subscribers. So I appreciate all you guys. Wanted to share this little hack with you. But this right here, this thing is money. So you're going to want to try this. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Leave me those likes and comments down below. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. and we'll see you guys next time.